Today, we're going to talk about rational versus irrational and how people, even in today's highly technical world, have seemed to have lost some of the rationalness with regards to good money decisions. So let's tell a story. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a couple. They're in love and they want to go to Vegas and they want to get married. They go to Vegas, then after their wedding, they have a great time. The wife gets pretty tired and she said, I'm going to go to bed. And the husband's a little bit wired and he's like, all right, but I'm just going to go out and I'm going to gamble for a little bit. She said, okay, great. Have a good time. So he goes out 10 o'clock at night. He takes his $100 in his pocket and he goes over to the craps tables and he starts throwing those craps dice, and it seems to be his night. It comes up winner after winner after winner. He takes his $100, he turns it into $1,000. He takes his $1,000, he turns it to $5,000. By the end of the night or early into the morning, he turns that $100 into $20,000. This is a pretty big win for him. So he looks up and he says, oh, the sun's coming up, and if I don't get back, my newly married wife is going to kill me. So he takes that dice one more time, says, let it ride, and he throws it all. And he loses a $20,000 bet. So a little bit dejected, he walks back to the room, opens the door, the wife's just getting up, and the wife said, oh, hi, honey, how'd you do? He looks at her and he says, I lost $100. So question, how much did he really lose? Was it $100? Okay, so let's take that story. Let's flip it a little bit. Same thing happens. They go out to Vegas, they get married, wife goes to bed, and the husband goes out and says, I'm gonna go gamble a little bit. So he walks out the door, and he's walking down the door. An old lost uncle of his comes up to him and he's like, wow, what are you doing here? He said, you know what? I've done really well for myself. I wasn't a really good uncle to you, and I wanted to come out here and I wanted to, help you guys out in your new life together. So here's a check for $20,000. Enjoy your life. I hope it helps you get started in your life. So here's the question. Do you think it's rational that the manner in which you receive money will dictate the manner in which you would take risks? So here we have two scenarios. One scenario of I took $100, turned it into $20,000, and then I risked it all. And I've got another scenario where I was given $20,000. Yet your actions are going to be dramatically different on how you manage that money. So let this be a lesson to us. How we achieve money, how we receive money can and does have an impact on how we manage that money. So getting an outside opinion can always help in this process. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Sean Sebold, president of Sebold Capital Management. If you need to get a hold of us, 630-548-9700, or you can reach us on the web at www.seboldcapital.com. Talk to you soon.